The SmallRig tripod is out. I went to use it the other day and opened up the spreaders and like a screw had come off. And it was kind of like the last straw for at least the leg portion of this tripod. I've had it for 2 years and this will be the third video I've made on it. And I was really impressed when it first came out. It was 160 bucks, you know, supposedly could handle like 18, 20 pounds. And I put my C300 all kitted out on it and I felt like it held the weight just fine. But after a few months of use, I made a follow-up video to the first video and some of the screws started coming loose on the legs. And that was a little concerning. And then eventually I lost a screw on one of the spreaders and I was like, that's it. I can't put a very expensive camera on such a cheap tripod. I mean, it's not my main tripod. I've got a Manfrotto with some carbon fiber legs, which is rock solid, but I use this as a backup. And I can't worry about the legs falling apart while I have a very expensive camera rig on top of it. However, the head has worked really well, and I have an extra set of Manfrotto aluminum legs that I wasn't using. So I put the SmallRig fluid head on the Manfrotto sticks. So I think that's going to be a good solution. The head so far has seemed really solid. I don't know if I'm going to put my FX9 on it, but for the FX3 and anything else smaller like that, I'm very confident with this setup. Now, in the last 2 years since I got this tripod, SmallRig has come out with the Freeblazer series, which has got some other video head options and carbon fiber legs, and they're much more expensive. They're not $160, but I don't know. I've used SmallRig for smaller stuff like articulating arms, camera cages, attachments, things like that, and I felt like price to quality has been really good. But when it comes to camera support like a tripod, maybe you're better off going with a more expensive, more well-known brand like Manfrotto, Sachtler, or something like that. I'm not sure I want to rely on a budget option tripod to hold many thousands of dollars several feet off the ground and ensure that it doesn't fall. Anyway, not that any tripod can't fail, but I think that for these sticks at least, they're gone. I didn't even bother searching for the screw. I was like, if this is going to fall out, like when I think I was actually headed to a shoot, I pulled this tripod out and was like, well, I guess I'm not using these sticks. I had a third set in there that I use in emergencies. It's not optimal, but it worked out fine. And it was a Manfrotto set. But these are getting tossed. If you've used some of the newer, more expensive SmallRig tripods like the Freeblazer, let me know. I'd like to know how the quality compares with this $160 version. Hopefully it's better. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one.